Let's just jump right in. You've mentioned that this wasn't an unexpected outcome. With that being the case, for the determination that was made by the Attorney General's office, how is the Perez family responding to the determination, um, with it just coming down today?
So we spoke to the Perez family right after speaking to the Attorney General's office and relayed the news to them, and they were not surprised. Of course, disappointed. Uh, Definitely disappointed, but not surprised.
All right. We found some new details online. Based on his online obituary, today would have been, in fact, Victor Perez's 18th birthday. Do you have any insight from talking to the family on how this is affecting them with this news coming out? Is that purely coincidental from your perspective?
Purely coincidental. It didn't even come up in our conversation with the family.
All right. Let's talk about what happens now. Obviously there is the current expanded lawsuit. What further developments can we expect from the civil lawsuit, and what changes will be made to the lawsuit as a result of this new AG report?
So yeah, the issue that it brings up with the new report is that we can modify it if the report says what we think it's going to say. We can modify it to allege certain causes of actions against some of the supervisors, the supervisory team. So, for instance, if we feel as though their conclusions ratified the actions of the officers, then we can make those allegations. So we're now I can't tell you exactly what we're going to do. I'm just saying theoretically that is a route that we could go with it. But the next step is for us to file an amended complaint based on the information that we get from the report.
All right. Do you have any estimation on when that amended complaint will be filed, or there was mention of a press conference on several other news sites, when that might be held?
Yeah, I would estimate about 2 months from now, most likely. And again, we'll hold a press conference and we'll definitely let you know.
All right. One of the questions that I had after talking with Linda was we wanted to get your perspective as a legal expert. What were your thoughts on the results of this determination, of the Eastern Idaho Critical Incident Task Force investigation? What did they reflect from your perspective?
So, number one, we do so many of these cases. I don't ever think that I've seen many cases where they've concluded that the actions of the officers weren't justified. So we weren't surprised. And basically, what it signifies, I might have said this before, but signifies that we just have a long road of litigation ahead. And that's really what it comes down to. In terms of personal insights, again, I mean, I just harken back to it's it's not surprising. Of course, it's going to be disappointing for the family, but this is the way that litigation works as well.
All right. One of the questions that Stephanie, I believe that you talked about this, and we've talked about this before, with this letter that came out today, the letter from the Deputy Attorney General to the Bannock County Prosecutor, multiple times they've said that this was a tragedy. They've emphasized what was known at the time by the responding officers. That's their argument for why criminal actions or criminal charges were not filed. In your opinion, is there a legal argument that the officers should have reacted differently, or is there a legal argument for criminal charges with that being known?
Well, right now, I don't want to make any legal arguments because we are going to start litigation in earnest. So I don't want to do that publicly. We have to let the paper speak for itself. And again, we are going to modify the the lawsuit, the amended complaint. So I can't really get into that until we have the press conference on the new complaint.
All right. So the main thing that I'm taking away from a lot of these questions and some of your answers is there will be more details that come out with this amended complaint. That should be out in 2 months, and that's when we're really going to be able to go into talk about that and to learn some of the basically developments from your office then.
Yeah, the 2 months is an expectation, right? Don't hold us to exactly 2 months to the date, of course, but just that's an estimate. But we have to review the actual report, right? The letter is not the report, so the letter is just a sort of informational piece.
All right. So has your office received that letter? Not the letter. Has your office received that report yet, or do you expect to receive it soon?
I don't know when to expect it, but we haven't received it, and I don't know when to expect to receive it.
All right. Any additional questions that you have, Stephanie, that I haven't covered?
I think you've got it all.
All right. Is there anything else that you can share with us right now, either about the Perez family, about the process that's going to be happening, or is it mainly just waiting for that press conference that's going to be coming down eventually?
Yeah, I think one of the things is that people, I always say this, that most of the public, their introduction to sort of what happens with legal issues and the legal process is television. So I know a lot of people in the public are like, well, why isn't this moving faster and why didn't they just do it? You know, it's obvious. Well,
It's
here's the
not Law
thing.
and Order.
It's not Law and Order. It's not
Mm.
Suits. In reality, these cases take a long time. I mean, this case is going to go on for years. Litigation goes on for a long time, especially in federal court. And both sides have a chance, just like we as plaintiffs get to make the allegations. The defendants have an opportunity to stick up for themselves as well. I mean, that is the system that we have. And I guess depending on which side you're on, you may think it's perfect or not perfect, but it is a system that we have, and it takes a long time. And I want to just caution people from sort of making uh, speculative remarks that are taken as fact because it gets everyone worked up. So, and we've had some issues with that prior. So it is a long process. The case is really just beginning, and it is going to go on for many years to come.
All right. I think that answers
Yeah.
all of our questions. Thank you for meeting with us again, James.
No problem.